Mother. Just as crazy as the day is new, child. Just as crazy. Is that better? Is that better? Mm, mm. So I started humming. Thank you. Thank you. Then I started drinking. Watching on YouTube. I was like, damn, I really like this shit. Call me a friend. I'm about to write some shit for Hey, girl. Hey, boy. Oh, happy Saturday. Listen, yes, I am. Yes, I am chilling. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Ever since I've been back from California, I have been running like a headless chicken. So today, girl, I was so tired. I said alive, and before I knew it, girl, I was asleep all over again. I had to brush my teeth all over again, child. Girl, I was asleep, girl. I woke up real early, set that live, girl, sat on that couch, and I said, ooh. That's what be happening, y'all. I don't be over here on no bullshit. It be that sleep spirit that comes over me. That's all it is. So then I'll pass out. And no, I don't feel like putting on no makeup. I put on some lipstick, okay? I didn't put on no eyelashes and I ain't do shit. Okay? Because I don't want to. And if I don't want to, I don't have to. Get into it. Get into it. I'll get all glammed up when my wig is ready, girl. I got a Babe Nation wig that I'm getting colored. Okay? I'm getting it colored. And so I'm just letting my skin breathe and things while I wait for my wig, honey. I cooked a large meal last night. I made some macaroni and cheese, some collard greens with neck bones in them. I sure did. Some cornbread and some sweet potatoes. Yes, I did. I bought some steak and I did not cook them. I have a feeling that I'm going vegetarian, okay? I could do without the meat. The meat is still in the fridge. It looks amazing, but I really could do without it, and so can Leah. So we're not big meat people. Okay. So girl, that steak is still in that fridge right now. Get into it. Mm, mm. Thank you. Um, girl, listen. If you have not been feeling the evil and the hatred and the lie that these people have been telling y'all dead in your damn face, then something is wrong. I am forever grateful that I could do a video on Chris Brown and get over 8,000 views. I don't have to deal with these people, and neither do you, okay? These people are retarded. We know Big Top Circus Bree not running nowhere but all but to an all you can eat buffet. I said it. Oh no, she ain't going nowhere, Sean. Her ass over there pop. She done popped the whole crew. Because of Burger Bree, ain't none of them hoes over there getting no views. I said it. Now, do I got to get a bum ready for this morning? Because, see, I'm really perturbed, Babe Nation. The word of the day is perturbed. Perturbed. I'm very perturbed. Hey, Lady Lee. Hey, Chipper. Hey, Chad. Shout out to my beautiful moderators. Kilolo, I need your PayPal, please, because I tried your email and it did not work out so well. Good morning, real mamas. Good morning, it's Aha there. Hey, Steph. Hey, California group. I tried to send it via PayPal, but I don't know, it wasn't recognizing your email. So can you text it to me? Honey, I'm on here to slay some demons this morning, Babe Nation. I'm on here to slay some demons. I said it. This is what I've been doing since I've been on here. I said this is what I've been doing since I've been on here. This is what makes me a threat, okay? And they line there and say they don't watch, but then go right ahead and repeat everything I say over here. You not only do your ass watch, you, your mama, and your children watch. So don't try me. I'm on here to slay some demons this morning. You know what? When something touched me in my spirit, bitch, I'm coming on here and I'm going to talk about it. Now, let me fix this robe so we don't have a wardrobe malfunction. Girl, we don't want no wardrobe malfunctions. Let me tie that up like I'm about to do karate, because I am about to karate chop a few raggedy. Good morning. Now, I've been sitting around here watching the devil. I said it. I've been around here watching the devil play, honey, and I don't like what he's doing. On some real shit, I don't like it. Let me explain something to you. I am a mother who lost a child, okay? Just like a lot of women over here in this sector that watch it, okay? We watch, we enjoy. We don't come over here to hear about dead children and bullshit, okay? We don't want to hear that shit, and we sure the fuck don't want to hear from somebody that claim they somebody's damn pastor. The same person that's supposed to be comforting a family is on YouTube dragging and talking shit. Now, how would your pastor feel, Jay Weasel? How? Because I met your pastor. See, Jay Wilson goes to a very different type of church. his pastor is gay and is married to a man. Like everybody in the whole church is in the lifestyle, okay? Everybody. But they're kind people. They're nice people. I bet your pastor would not like knowing that you got your ass on YouTube gaining weight and talking about a deceased young boy. It's tacky as fuck. Jay Wilson, you are tacky boots. Okay? You done went from being messy boots to tacky boots. You are tackier than a bitch. Oh, yes, I'm going to call it. I don't give a fuck how many people over in the chat clapping this shit up. I need you to understand what this supposedly man of God is on YouTube doing. This boy is deceased. And that triggers a lot of people. You should have a little more tact about yourself. You don't live up to not one of them goddamn degrees you got. You don't live up to not one of them. Because the first time your ass get fired, you go out and drive an Uber just like any damn body else. You got 7 degrees, but the first time your ass get fired, you around there delivering bologna sandwiches to Tracy via DoorDash and shit. You ain't living up to not one of your fucking degrees. You have 0 decorum. You're tacky as fuck. You're fat as fuck. Bitch, I said it. Okay, I wasn't gonna have no bombs today, but I'm gonna have to drop a bomb on this raggedy bitch. I don't appreciate it. See, he's not a woman. He's very disrespectful. He doesn't know what it's like to be a parent. And to even have that as your content, you raggedy whore. You raggedy whore. You hate Sean Bradley that much that you rather go talk about a deceased child. You're raggedy. You're trash and you're desperate, and I motherfucking said it. I'm glad I ain't come on here last night because I would have came on here and called you everything that I called James Colwell because that's what you're living up to. I would have called you every maggot and issy that I could have thought of last night, and that's why I didn't go live because I was going to drag you from here all the way back to that great clip that left them few patches on the back of your motherfucking head. That's why I was going to drag your ass to last night for having the audacity and no fucking home training because you grew up in a motherfucking trailer that y'all could barely wash your hands, let alone wash your ass and boil some motherfucking water in. And now God then blessed you, and this your idea of content, talking about a deceased child because you so mad that Sean Bradley shitting on you. You so mad that it took Sean Bradley to fly your ass somewhere because, bitch, the only time you sightsee is when you high up in a motherfucking carousel on a ride somewhere at the Six Flags with your boyfriend that want to fuck Tracy because she look like a half demon, half boy. Is that why you're mad? Because the only time you sightsee is when you walking your fat ass up the stairs at somebody's restaurant. Is that why you're mad, Jay Wilson? Are you mad because you don't have kids? Can you have kids, you raggedy bitch? I'm not the only one that feel like this. Jay Wilson has become so dark. He has become so dark. I posted a receipt. Because, you know, he loved to say he's not a doxer. He doesn't flag and all this bullshit. Well, back in 2019, not only was he flagging, he was also doxed. On that link that he sent me, that was a link to a court case Wiley had going on. They don't like this stuff. Well, bitch, I'm here for it. I told y'all I came on here to slay some demons. He was doxing Wiley back in 2019. But he loved to say, yeah, I'll come on here and I'll roast and gag, but I don't do this and I don't do that. No, bitch, you do every fucking thing you say you don't do. Every fucking thing you say you don't do, that's exactly what you do. You're a doxer. You doxed Wiley. You doxed Tracy, bitch. You doxed me. You doxed a whole bunch of people. On that receipt, you don't even see me asking him for that information. He just sent it to me. Thank you, Steph Speak. Jay Weasel is selling his soul, trying to regain all the subs he lost for money. And that's why it ain't working. That's exactly why he ain't getting it. And what's the blue towel he has now trying to cover that fat neck? He wish he had on a blue wig. That's his version of a blue wig, child. And I wouldn't touch it. It could be a cum rag or anything. I wouldn't touch it. He probably done flossed that little towel all between his big old thighs. I wouldn't touch it. Thank you, Nancy Blue. I can't believe he's doing all of this for what? I can't either. It's ridiculous. He looking like a whole stalker out here. The bitch is a whole stalker. It's one thing to have fun, but I don't like what he's doing. Let's talk about it. Bitch, I got notes. Let's talk about it. Every single thing Jay Wilson is saying right now about Sean Bradley, all of them are events that took place before Jay Wilson went to Atlanta. All this shit with Lady Nika, all this shit with S. Hutchison, all this shit with A View is a View, bitch. All that shit that you're over there talking about, regurgitated, this repeated dumbass content from 3-4 years ago that we're sick of hearing about, all of it happened to happen before you said yes to Sean Bradley. Oh, bitch, they don't like me. Where's my phone? Make it make sense, Jay Wilson. Make it make sense, Jay Wilson. Because basically, the pastor is over there trying to pick up where Susie left off. He has a whole campaign. He is picking up where Susie left off. The bitch got a whole campaign going on against Sean Bradley. Oh, thank you, Sarkonos. He should call himself Pastor Bruh Daughter because he's acting more and more like vindictive each day, just like Susie. Exactly, Sarkonos. The bitch is picking up everybody that Susie had over there on her 10-hour live. He want him over there on his 50-hour live. And he looks fucking retarded. I said it. Somebody needs to say it. Sean Bradley got your big panties in a whole bunch. And everything that you're saying about him is shit that happened before you said yes to the show. So if he was, because you're trying to paint a narrative that he's a pedo, aren't you? Pastor. Oh, we tracking. Babe Nation is tracking. Allie. Oh, we're tracking. They don't like for us to track. Thank you, Miss Chris, for the super sticker. Thank you. CJ Wilson, they'll sit over there and listen to that bullshit, but I don't see them supporting you like this. They see that you claim to be one thing, but you are exhibiting the exact freaking opposite, and it's very strange. Now, shout out to Babe Nation for getting me these beautiful candles. It's a lot of stuff on this table right now that Babe Nation got for me. It helps me create a mood. It's a mood going on, even though this wig is a little lopsided, honey. Even though I don't really got on no makeup, whatever. It's the whole mood. See, Babe Nation helps me to calm down. I go ahead and light them candles instead of coming on here calling somebody a raggedy bitch. Okay! I light a candle first, and then by the time I come on here and cuss, it's still not as bad as it would have been. Believe me. Maybe that was the spirit that put me back to sleep this morning, because I was supposed to be live at 8:30 and fell back to sleep. He put me in a deep sleep. And this is still the results, because I was pissed. I don't like it. It's not content. It's not fun. It causes a dark cloud across the sector, and every chat you go in, it's about Sean. What do they want? What would make them happy? Because this shit is old as fuck. What would make them happy? Do they want the man to go die? Because, well, that's what Kwani said she wants. Kwani said she wants the man to die. We're going to talk about her too. What do they want? Do they want him to shut his channel? Like, what do they want him to, what do they want? What exactly do they want? Thank you so much, Lady P. Why does Deacon Dollars ain't address Conscious TV? Because he's a raggedy, scary bitch. And unless Conscious TV is his delivery man for them habanero wings with that extra ranch, he ain't gonna never see Conscious TV, okay? Because he's a raggedy. He'd rather talk about Sean Bradley all day while Sean Bradley is somewhere living his life. I can't either, SD. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. And SD, tell me if I'm tracking. Let me tell you how fucked up Jay Wilson is. I want you to tell me if I'm tracking, SD. Didn't Jay Dunn just come on here and make a video saying she was conflicted because somebody passed away? And who was the first person to go on their channel and say, or the first, he went to Jay Dunn and said, but they're deceased. You shouldn't talk about it. They're deceased. And had you called me before you made this video, I would have advised you to have emotional intelligence and not even make that video, Jay Dunn, because the woman you're talking about is deceased and my motherfucking tracking her now. Who then went on their own channel and made a video about how foul Jay Dunn was for speaking on the dead? Bitch, we tracking. And this is why they don't like the nation. We're too smart. We live up to our degrees over here, bitch. We live up to our degrees over here, bitch. We stay as a tracker. We make it make sense around here. Yeah, we tracking. Ain't that messed up, Kathy G? Ain't that messed up? He just did it to Jay Dunn. Oh no, Jay Dunn. Whatever it was, respect the dead. Where is your respect for the dead, you fucker? I thank God it's not my son. But it don't have to be my son. To watch this bitch do this shit is so disgusting to me. It's so nasty. It's so evil. This is the devil's work. This is the devil's work. To sit up and throw somebody's deceased son in their face and say, you didn't pay for your dead son. That's the devil. Jay Wilson, that's the devil, bitch. I hope you realize it. He's trash and we're tracking. Thank you, SD. They don't like it, but I love it. Hey, Mr. Hey, NY Carter. Disgusting. Disgusting. Thank you, Lisa. Bye, babe. Read and roast and track these low-life people on these YouTube streets. And Lisa, and thank you. I don't know what it is, but when they get on this level of evil, because this that BS shit, this that demonic shit they on over here in this sector. And everybody then jumped on the devil train, child. We ain't on the train with you whores. Babe Nation ain't on the train with y'all. We on our own track, going a whole different direction, and the Lord is blessing us all the way away from you bitches. We're not on this dumb, low-life, pathetic, desperate shit y'all on. We're not on that with y'all. It ain't worth it. But everything that you say he is now, all these people, he did this in Vegas. He did this when his son passed. All that happened before your bitch ass came to Atlanta. So if he's what you say he is, what does that make you for accepting his invitation to a show? Make it make sense, Weasel. But your fat lying ass gonna say you don't watch my videos, but I bet you go right back and repeat every fucking thing I'm saying and respond to everything I'm saying because you stays attractive. You look like you in transition, bitch. The bigger you get, the more of a woman you look. But that head, the size of that head don't grow, just your body. Old Beetlejuice shaped ass bitch. You look like you have a penis in one city. Bitch, I said it. It's too early, Babe Nation, but I'm here for it, bitch. I'm here for it. Thank you so much, Champagne Honey. Then Jay Wilson has Nika up there to talk about scamming. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. I'm like the hypocrisy of it all. She's the big time scammer. hmm Thank you so much, Champagne Honey. And we're tracking it. We are. We ain't going. Daryl Mack, when I tell you we not going, no ma'am, no sir. We're not going. Hello. Bluty, no ma'am. It's all hot air, no. Mahogany, no. Theory, no. Kathy G, no. Okay. So it's all BS, but look how low a person will go. Like it doesn't get any lower than that. Okay. So if he's all that, why did you agree to go on his show? Because all this shit happened before you agreed. Pastor has changed into Timothy Blaine. Yep. He's a cross, and thank you, Allie. He's a cross between Timothy Blaine and VS now. And James Colwell, a creepy, stalking ass, lying ass, changing narrative ass bitch. He's a liar. And I'm going to point out his lies. Because I'm tracking. Now, the first lie is he's playing in y'all face when it comes to Joyce. He is playing in y'all face when it comes to Joyce. His narrative is that Sean Bradley tried to line Joyce up. I said Jay Wilson's narrative is that Sean Bradley tried to line Joyce up. Now, he has to help Joyce collect the money that she spent, that people sent to her. And he considers that Sean Bradley's fault, and Sean Bradley tried to line her up. You lying ass bitch. Jay Wilson, you know that's a lie. You know that shit don't even make sense. How the hell is Sean lining this bitch up when this bitch bought extra large plates of barbecue turkey legs and turkey tips and shit and set up with Keisha and her cat and ate it on a Saturday? How is that Sean Bradley's fault that this bitch scammed those people? No, you will not. Keep coming on here lining these people's faces. Because the only crazy bitch is you. Nobody else is crazy but you. He keeps saying it. Because he's so dumb he thinks if he keeps saying this shit, we're going to believe it. As if we don't know Joyce owed these women all this money. She didn't fucking have it to give it back, had to go on his channel, get the money, then threw the shit back in his face. We watched it. You bitches won't rewrite history. You whores won't rewrite history. Not as long as I'm on here. So, didn't nobody line Joyce up? You know who lined up Joyce? The universe, when they gave her that face. Okay? You know who lined Joyce up? The universe. Look at her forehead. That's the lineup. Okay? That's the lineup. The universe did it. You will not blame Joyce and her grown-ass actions all the way in another state on Sean Bradley and spin this whole narrative. You are the wolf in sheep's clothing. I said it. Thank you so much, Miss Keisha. He mastered the art of insinuation, defaming SB's character and implying wrongdoing and appearing innocent. Yes, that's the sick part. That's what makes him the wolf in sheep's clothing. He's acting as if I'm just trying to help these people that Sean Bradley did wrong. I'm just on here to help these people that Sean Bradley did wrong. And then when you break it down and say, what did Sean Bradley do to Joyce? I'll wait. Does anyone want to click on a link and come up here? Because we're going to take this one by one on this Saturday, bitch. We're going to take it one by one. Let me drop this link. Can anybody in this chat come up here? And I have a banner, so don't come up here on no porn bum and shit, bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing but get banned off my StreamYard. That's all. We ain't going. We track it, okay? I need somebody to come up here and tell me exactly what did Sean Bradley do to Joyce? I'll wait. Thank you, Lisa. Spy Babe, all of them are so jealous because they are not. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's killing them. And Jay Wilson has gained a significant amount of weight. So they would have had to bring in some personal trainers around there. Because the audience would have been sent back looking like, now we just saw him in March, and now we're seeing him again. Damn, how much weight did he gain? That's probably why he don't want to come on the show. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you, Miss D. Jackson. A man of God laughing at the less fortunate. Yes, Rico. He better believe what goes up must come down. He is jealous of Rico now. He is on the show. Yep. Sir King, if that's you, hit me up on IG real quick. If that's you. I see you backstage. I'm on my IG. If that's you, hit me up. Hit me up. Thank you, Kathy G. But remember, he talked about each and every one. Yes, he's talked about all of them. Yes. Sir King, I don't see nothing around there to the IG. It's all hot air. If that's you, send me a text message. Thank you, Love Music. Joyce ran with her own assumptions and looked like a damn fool and now wants to play victim. That's exactly what happened. She transacted with one of the women that sent her money. The woman asked her, if you're not coming, please refund the money, and Joyce refunded the money. Hey, mama.
Hey, fine. Sean didn't do nothing to Joyce. He didn't know Joyce was coming, and to the ladies said that she wasn't coming, and they want their money back. And what's wrong with their money back? It's been over a year, and nobody knew that she wasn't coming. I never heard Sean disinvite her. She took that shot on her own self. Delusional
as hell. And he keeps and why does he keep repeating this shit? And I keep waiting to hear, okay, exactly what did he do? What did he do now?
And the thing is, if you pay somebody in Cash App, pay them back in Cash App.
Exactly. Because she didn't have it, Andrea. That's why she couldn't refund them people and even after they Cash Apped her. Jay Wilson's chat didn't PayPal her. They Cash Apped her. But when it's time to refund them people their money, she got to PayPal them, and all of a sudden PayPal is pending. That's not even how PayPal works. I could send you money right now through PayPal. It's the weekend, and you're going to get it right now.
That's that's what I said. I said when I got my vacation money back, I got it back in Cash App, just like I sent it to you.
Okay? They don't like that.
I got my $500 back in Cash App, like I sent it to you. Okay, so what are they talking about? So I mean, I'm just saying, if you're gonna do business, be professional and don't treat older women who wanted their makeup done for the event. That's a shame. I think that's a shame and a crime.
Because you know what? Only because they're women in club chat. Has those been Rod Live that Joyce did that shit to? That is not the tune he would have been singing. But because they did it to Sean Bradley in club chat, not only is it okay, he's going to lie on them and make it seem like it's their fault that Joyce stole their damn money. But thank you so much, mama.
She wasn't going to get that money back until Sean got on and called her a scammer. And then that's when she came on and started saying she going to get money back. I'm just saying.
Well, shouldn't Joyce be applauded for finding a way to get the money back since the people wanted it? I mean,
hell no. We don't applaud irresponsibility, not coming from no grown ass person. We don't applaud somebody who scams. Give her the same work that you hoes give me when it came to vacation. And I gave the money back. And I didn't need to go to nobody's chat and ask for no motherfucking help. So hell motherfucking no. In whose world? Because her ass could have gotten locked up. They would have had civil cases against her. What she did was illegal. So hell no, we ain't applauding her because somebody dug her out of her illegal ass activity. In whose world?
But how was it illegal though when the person who was hosting the event did not give her the logistical details for her to properly conduct her business practices?
That's an assumption. How do you know that? And how do we know that she asked? Did she even ask? That was her own assumption. And that's not Sean Bradley's fault because she's insecure about money. Once she accepted that money from those people, all the rest of that is BS. At this point, it's business and responsibility. If she felt the ways, she should not have accepted those people's money. And then to turn around and blame somebody else for your irresponsible behavior, and then gotta have a third party come help you pay for your irresponsible behavior. If y'all think that shit cool, no wonder y'all on YouTube and don't got a motherfucking thing. No wonder. Because nobody in the real world would ever deal with you motherfuckers.
And why should Sean have to pay it back? He didn't offer the service.
Period. He's not doing no makeup.
I never said that. I never said Sean should pay it back. Not at all.
Well, she
no,
did.
We ain't applauding that Thor ass looking bitch. Hell no. The hell? That's just like me not paying my child support. I come on YouTube and beg Babe Nation. Now it's my responsibility, my child. I come on here and beg Babe Nation, and then you show up talking about shouldn't we applaud Fi Babe for at least getting the money for her child support? No, that was her shit. That was her responsibility. We're adults. We're not little ass.
But she found a way though. She found a way. You know.
No, she didn't find shit. Jay Wilson hating ass found a way.
Well, she had a network that supported her in a time of crisis, though. She had a network that supported her.
No. She didn't go and ask Jay Wilson to raise money to give it back. So she didn't find shit. The only thing she found that night was her refrigerator and her icebox. Okay. Jay Wilson saw an opportunity to try to shit on Sean Bradley, even though none of those women gave Sean Bradley shit. They all gave it to her. So Jay Wilson found a way to try to shit on Sean Bradley. If we gonna track it all the way.
That's right. Okay, thanks, Fi.
You're welcome. Sir King, I see you again. Hit me up one more time so I can make sure it's you. You know, we gotta be careful letting people on the StreamYard. So then that's Joyce. Okay? Sir King, hit me up on IG so I can make sure that's you. Like the video. I think I'm buffering. Like the video. I think I'm buffering.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me?
So I have a question. So everything regarding vacation and those who wanted their payments back has been paid to all parties, correct? That requested it.
That's not what we're talking about today.
But you just made a statement, Fabi, that said that those who asked for the money have been paid.
It was to make a point that if you could sweat me about thousands that I should have, and I should be able to be responsible enough to give back, and I did, then certainly you could see how a grown person that was entrusted with $250 should have been able to be responsible. That's my point. My point was not to invite you into my business. Thank you, Apple.
No, I'm not trying to get in your business. I was just trying to follow up with the statement you made. That's all.
Yeah, but that was the purpose. That's the only reason I made it. And it's absolutely appalling to me. Are you able to tell me, Sir King, exactly what Sean Bradley did incorrectly in this situation with Joyce?
Lemons at your house, Nefertiti, undocumented descent.
Don't come for Nefertiti because you normally have Lemon on
Nefertiti
your
came over
platform.
here descending over my name now. Okay, being messy.
We haven't seen Lemon. Where is he, Sir King?
Enjoying the beautiful weekend.
Thank you so much, Nefertitis. So can you point to what Sean Bradley did incorrectly in this situation with Joyce? The narrative is he did her so wrong. I don't get it.
Yes, he did it so wrong. As the nucleus of this whole situation, there should have been better communication on his part.
So it's okay that she stole them people money because she couldn't find an email. That's what you're telling me.
Well, her network provided her the ability to pay back the funds in question.
Trash. But how does that then turn into that how does that turn into Sean Bradley try to line her up?
Well, from what it seems, and obviously I'm, a person on the outside looking in, I don't know all the particular details, but let me just tell you from what
So then why
listen.
Sir King, you never know all the details when you need to know the damn details.
Because I don't.
Your
because
ass
I'm
always got so much to motherfucking say.
Because then that would mean I'm a mole, right? That would mean want me to do moral activity. Then it is what it is. But I don't do moral activity. So based on what it seems like, Sean Bradley was communicating with the people about the logistics of the particular event in Vegas, intentionally leaving out, you could say, a business partner in that communication. That was very pertinent.
No, absolutely not. She was working with those women directly. So then don't try to bring in Sean Bradley. She got the money from the women directly.
Let me just ask you this. But Fabi, let me ask you this though. You're going to tell me that. But let me ask you this though: that Sean Bradley could allow them to set up a workshop and he not be privy to what's going on. I find that preposterous.
Now you're asking two different things. Knowing what's going on and being responsible because somebody sent you money is two totally different things. Knowing what's going on and trying to make this man responsible for money people sent her. I ain't going. Now, unless you could do better than that, Sir King. We're not fucking going with that dumbass narrative. But that's what you sit on your channel and do. You do that shit to me too. And that's why your views are fucked up right now. You just sat on your channel and told me.
No, not at all. My views are messed up because...
No, your views are...
I'm not biased against Sean Bradley. I'm just presenting the facts, Fabi. I'm presenting the truth, and you don't want the truth to get out. You don't want the truth to get out. No. Joyce was a vendor.
I don't have to spin narrative.
But would you let me speak, though? Can I speak this my truth?
Thank you, that Aries Roxy. Y'all know this man is biased as heck against SB. Yep, he is. He want to be the king.
I'm biased as heck.
And he could never. So he put it in his name. Joyce is an independent contractor. It was left up to her to communicate with those people. Thank you so much, Steph Speaks. And this man here knows that. He knows that. And then, Sir King, you told me I need to stay out of it when it comes to a view is a view. But I'm about to get deeper into that right now. Right now. So since I should stay out of it, are you going to stay up here while I get in her business that you told me I should stay out of? Because you up here in other people's business too this morning. So I find it amazing.
You asked for people to come up to the panel, though. You asked people to come up to the panel, and I took up the invitation.
Well, I appreciate it because I did want an answer to what did Sean Bradley do wrong, and you and nobody else have the right answer. None of y'all can tell me, other than some bullshit ass assumptions after money has been exchanged. That was the contract. So you and no one else could tell me what's the issue.
The issue is...
So I'm moving on to the next thing because, there's a huge...
Hey, it ain't my fight, so let's move on.
Okay, so then there's a view is a view. A view is a view is also full of shit. And according to the wolf in sheep's clothing over there, Sean Bradley did her so wrong as well. But we have video that shows totally different. So what am I missing when it comes to A View is a View? And why do you feel like I don't have the right to speak on it and I shouldn't give my commentary when I see a video of one thing and then the person is on YouTube saying something totally different and telling us we shouldn't believe what we're looking at?
Because your commentary wasn't from a place of commentary. It was like taking personal attacks at that person. Now, let me ask you, did A Views of You did anything to you in the past?
Thank you, Jen. One second, Sir King. Thank you, Jen the Goddess. Plug Chat Vegas and Makeup Session was separate. Yep. You sound biased, Sir King. And that's a fact. Yep. Thank you, Lisa, sister.
No, sister, you gotta.
Platform, please.
As $100, y'all give $100 if y'all want me off the platform. Okay, no, $200. It's ready, $200.
Sir King, we don't play the money game over here around to the nation. We are the bank. Okay?
You put a color on it.
So no. You need your people to put a color on it, and then you turn them off, and they take their color off. We don't do that over here. Sir King, you need to get your shit together, like on some real shit. You need to get your shit together. I know you think you over there, but you need to get your shit together because it's not a good look.
I got it together like a Babe Nation wig. I got it together.
No, sir. Now we saw with our own eyes exactly what happened. And what A View is a View felt. She cried and everything on tape and is on YouTube making up these fairy tales. I don't respect it. And I don't understand why these content creators like yourself would rather lie to people, would rather spin narratives versus directing people to receipts and being honest about what's really going on for the sake of content.
But you didn't ask the people's question though. You didn't answer the people's question. Did Viewers of You did anything to you? Did Viewers of You do anything to 5A?
Yes, she has. But that's not the point because I've not done things to you and you talk about me.
No, don't move the goalpost. Ma'am, please don't move the goalpost. We're talking about the Viewers of You here. Did Viewers of You do anything to you?
Wait, hold on. A View is a View, and I have never had a great relationship. And even if we have the greatest of relationships, if I want to come on here and talk and do my commentary, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you feel like I'm in too deep, there have been situations when it came to kids and grown people talking to kids that you've been involved in, and I felt like that was too deep. So I don't need you putting me in the title of your video to tell me what I need to stay out of. When I'm the GOAT and I've been in the beef sector longer than you, you need to be taking notes from me, not the other way around. Thank you, Steph Speak.
Well, they told me those notes have been plagiarized.
I got to get rid of you because Babe Nation is saying no.
That's fine. They don't. No.
I'm going to have to flush you. Goodbye. Thank you so much, California girl. He is not respecting the nation. We don't want his idiocracy. I think that's how you say it. Sir King has been flushed by Babe Nation. Let me drop a bomb. Nobody has time for the foolishness. Thank you so much, Champagne, honey. He's been flushed by the nation. He's very condescending, Babe, and he's acting like a baby. Why he's trying to get the last word and why he's trying to cut you off. Because he's full of shit and he does the same thing Jay Wilson does. They think because they speak eloquently, because they're speaking eloquently that they're making sense and they're not. Thank you again, Lisa, sister. We're not going. Bye-bye, Sir Queen. Bye-bye. Let me drop a bomb. Put that shit in y'all title. 5A Flush Sir King. Get into it. They don't like this type of teaching. Now, 1 second, because I feel like I'm getting flagged. Mods, am I buffering? Mods, I feel like they're trying to flag me. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So y'all said, oh, okay. So on my side is doing like some weird. Okay, so back to the commentary. So the hate train is moving. Mm-hmm. The hate train is clearly moving. Thank you, a little shade, all love. Sir, who? Sir, wanna be the king? Sir, wanna be the king? He is doo-doo. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is. Thank you, Sir Konos. Full of it. Full of it. And this is what they do, Babe Nation. This is actually what they hang their hats on. That's actually, he should have done this. They completely excuse the behavior of the other person. And it's all Sean Bradley's fault. Even though he didn't accept a dime for no damn makeup. Even though he didn't accept a dime for no damn makeup, it's Sean Bradley's fault. Thank you so much, I'm covered. Oh, we're going to get into it. Mm-hmm. So then there's a viewer's a view who lied her ass off. And everybody on that hate train. Listen to what Jay Wilson said. Listen to this.
Like, you don't have anybody saying, oh, he gave me this and then he did this and he lined me up. Now, I may roast and gag you down to the ground, but what I am not doing is ruining people's lives. And
so you don't dox. There is a receipt on my community tab. You don't flag. There's a receipt on my community tab.
Playing games with people in their real life. And sir, that's where we differ.
Thank you so much, Char Victoria, sending love. Thank you so much. Hey, Tisa. So according to Jay Wilson, him and Sean Bradley are different because Sean Bradley does things to people in their real lives. I would like to know who. I would like to know who. Who did Sean Bradley do something to in their real lives? Who? Because, you know, they blame him for the VS fight down there at the IHOP with Shireen. They blame him for Joy stealing these people's money. They blame him for Lady Nika lying, and we're going to get to her too. I'm trying to see who did Sean Bradley impact, because I girl, like the video, child. They trying to flag me down. I told you, like the video. Let me give y'all a minute. Like the video, because I don't care if the devil don't like it. I said I don't care if he don't like it. Trying to flag me down because y'all don't like the truth. If I was over here lying and alibying, why y'all trying to flag me down? If I'm over here lying and alibying, why y'all trying to flag me down? Could it be that this truth serum, or as Kwame Brown would call mama's cooking, is it that y'all can't take it? You can't take it, but it's a whole lot of y'all on the hate train. And I'm one person with one nation under God. And y'all can't take it. Get over it. Because we're going to make it make sense today. Oh, yeah, I don't like the hate train. The hate train is full of bullies. These same people tried the same things to me. I can identify with Sean Bradley because I just went through it. And this is why I'm on their ass. Because you will not. And I don't care if a person ain't affected by it. Bullying is bullying. And the lengths that these people are going to lie on this man, I can see if the shit true. I can see if there's validity. They are willing to make themselves look like damn fools. And anybody with common sense sees the setup. Anybody with common sense knows this is bullshit. In an effort to make everybody hate Sean Bradley, they are down there with the pigs, talking about deceased kids, pedophilia, all type of weird shit. Shit that happened 3 and 4 years ago. It's like, are we going to talk about Vegas every 6 months in the beef sector? And then every time y'all bring up Vegas, the story changes. Every time they bring up Vegas, the story evolves as if there isn't video of exactly what happened. Oh, they don't like it. Leave the kids alone. Oh, thank you, Phi Babe Nation. Thank you, Lisa, sister. Thank you, Shay K. Hey, Anita Johnson. I like the video on multiple devices, the welfare sector and their antics. Yes, ma'am. They are starting, this is turning into the lying sector. This is why Phi Babe has been doing other content, because what I don't like are liars, and I really can't stand no whole group of liars. Like you bitches gonna group up and lie together, like what Mother and Heidi just did. They don't even like each other, and they grouped up to lie and say Sean Bradley touched his son, like that type of shit. Bitch, this is the lying sector. These hoes ain't even beefing because Sean Bradley ain't thinking about them. They on here talking to themselves, just lying. They mad, and we still going to the bank. Hi, 7. Hi, Cisa. Thank you, baby mama. Shout out to my baby mama, Cisa. Them hoes mad. And shout out to my beautiful moderator. So according to Jay Wilson, Sean Bradley around here changing people's lives. I'm trying to figure out whose life did he change? Because last I checked, they called CPS on him. Last I checked, they called CPS on him. Last I checked, y'all are on YouTube saying this man did something to his children, but no agencies have ever been involved. He never been locked up. None of that. It's amazing that when Jay Wilson wants to defend Larry Nelson, when BS was doing this shit to Larry Nelson and Jay Wilson wanted to defend Larry, the first thing Jay Wilson would say was, why Larry ain't in jail then? I'm hearing all this stuff, but why Larry ain't in jail? Why can't you apply that same logic to Sean Bradley? If he's all these things, bitch, why he ain't in jail? Why ain't nobody filed charges against him? Thank you, Jen the Goddess. Much love, Phi Babe and Babe Nation. Thank you. Hey, Penny. Hey, QB's rolling tray. I guarantee you, Phi J. Wilson is the one behind the scenes. Yep. Yes. And he's supposed to be a pastor. That's what's so weird. Like, just stop that. Just stop that. That is horrible. Okay? Jay Wilson, big fat bubber ass is going to bust hell wide open. Jay Wilson is going to wake up and all of his eyebrows, his eyelashes, Ernest, his toupee, all that hair between his legs, all the hair on his legs, all that shit going to be burnt to a crisp. He going to bust hell wide open for carrying the name of Jesus Christ and doing everything he can to bring down another man. Because then the question is, what did Sean Bradley do to you, Jay Wilson? Other than fly your fat ass to Atlanta. Other than try to give you an opportunity to go to a show. Other than give you an opportunity to pay your bills so you don't have to fucking drive Uber. Why you so mad? Bitch. Thank you, Lisa, sister. Make it rain in this teaching babe, chat babe nation. Thank you, Lisa. They don't like this. Thank you, Love Music. Sean Bradley changing their lives. Yes! With all the money they making talking about him. And he's the only content creator. You know how many people been flued out? You know how many people been flued out in the beef sector because of the same man they on here doing these panels over? Uh-oh. I gotta drop a bomb. The same people that's doing panels, he done flew them all out. Uh-oh, they don't like it. Bitch, every last one of them. Bitch, I'm finna name them. Because when I say every last one of them that's talking, he done flew them the fuck out. Every last one of them that's talking, he done flew them out. From Jay Wilson, he flew you out. Timothy Blaine, he flew you out. James Caldwell, he put your big nasty ass on a buddy pad, but he flew you out. Lady Nika, he was the first man in history to get an alligator on Spirit Airlines, bitch, he flew you out. A view is a view. And not just flew you hoes out and gave y'all accommodations. A view is a view. Bitch, he flew you out. You hoes look crazy. At Hutchinson, he flew you out. You raggedy line. They don't like it. All the bitches that's talking, every last one of them, he done flew them out, child. And the best they could do is try to bring him down. And I'm trying to find out why all the hostility, why they so mad? Are they mad because they can't say that they have had over 50? Joyce Vlog, he flew you out. Bama Girl, he flew, well, he bust your ass in. Jay Gunn, he flew you and your New Balance gym shoes out. You raggedy long foot. Ooh, he flew you out. I'm trying to make it make sense, Babe Nation. He the only one over here ever did it. And all these folks he done flew out, get on panels and dog them and his deceased children. They're weirdos. They are weirdos. I said it. Now, why they want to keep bringing up his son's funeral and this money, who that around there? Let me drop a bomb. Let me drop a bomb for all the celebrities in the bushes. Why they want to keep talking about? Why they want to keep talking about all this shit about Sean Bradley collecting money for a funeral for his son? Why they want to keep saying that? They conveniently leave out who collected the money. This Jay Wilson, Jelly Roll, Jellyback Passer. Who collected the money? Who started the GoFundMe for Sean Bradley's son? The same son that they're on here talking about. Who collected money for the funeral? Was it Sean Bradley? No, bitch, it wasn't. It was Mother and Nika. Get into it. They don't like it. Key guard, they don't like this. They don't like this. While Jay Wilson wants to talk about, well, I just want to know what Sean Bradley did with the money. Who started the GoFundMe? It were his friends, Mother and Nika. Why don't you ask them scamming ass bitches why they started GoFundMe and Sean Bradley didn't ask them to? How does Sean Bradley become the scammer when somebody else started the GoFundMe for him? Thank you, Sean. Has anyone found an aircraft? No, sir. No. Thank you, Sandy. Sandy, thank you so much. Thank you, Kiki. Bama got butt. That super chat was more than Bama Girl's ticket. Shout out to the Orlando cast. Shout out to the Orlando cast, honey. Babe Nation, that's why they hate me. Babe Nation, they hate my damn guts. And you know what? I don't give a damn, okay? I don't give a damn. Hey, Fedora Goo. Hey, Brown Sugar Goo. Hey, Caroline B. Hey, BB Goo. Since when do support content creators become tricking? Note, if you're monetized, you are a Black-owned business, hence the 1099. School starts Sunday, dummies. Thank you so much, Tisa. Uh-oh. What happened, Callie Love? What you say, Callie Love? What happened? That part. But Jay Wilson, why don't you have a panel about that? Hey, Beyonce. Hey, Mrs. Davis. Jay Wilson, why don't you have a panel about that? They conveniently leave out the facts to try to make Sean Bradley look bad. But he's not the one that started the GoFundMe. It was Mother and Lady Nika. It's weird. Girl, what else, girl? And then that's the other thing. How does James get to continually be the good guy when it comes to the whole thing with Lady Nika? Because she's also changing the narrative now too. Now all of a sudden, according to Lady Nika, the only person that really stalked her was Sean Bradley. And it was Sean Bradley was the reason she wasn't on YouTube for 3 years, according to Lady Nika. And now she has risen like the black, ugly ass, dead looking ass Phoenix, the one on the side of the road. Now she has risen like the Phoenix child. Let her tell it, okay? How does James Caldwell's part in the whole matter get swept under the rug every time we look around? Nobody talks about the fact that James is the one that was stalking Nika. It was James that named that bitch Gator Croc. It was James. How do they keep looking up? It's like, what the fuck? And then they want to say we're rewriting history. No, you bitches are trying to rewrite history. Thank you, Brown Sugar, for the super sticker. Please read my previous super chat message. Fine. Okay, Love Music. Let me scroll back up. I had an eyeglass appointment, girl. I need to make sure I go, girl, because this is bad, girl. Oh, I can't even scroll back up. I'm going to have to catch it on the replay, Love Music. Can you put it in the chat? Absolute. Don't they play too much around here to the nation, honey? But I love it because we be tracking. James's role, he was the real stalker. Sean Bradley wasn't thinking about no damn Lady Nika. Okay? James was the one stalking Lady Nika all around YouTube. James is the one that named that bitch Gator Croc. James acts the same way he acts right now. This is what Love Music wrote. Today's teaching, herd mentality, mob mentality, and pack mentality, also lesser known as gang mentality, describes how people can be influenced by their peers to adopt certain behaviors on a largely emotional rather than rational basis. Thank you so much, Love Music. That's exactly what the hell is going on. We don't do that. We base our shit in facts over here, okay? We like the facts over here. I feel like he a pedophile. This is what they say, y'all. And they act like they don't know how detrimental this is. They're more mad about Burger Bree lying on the white man than they are about lying on Sean Bradley. I said they're more mad about Bree lying and saying that Asian man or whatever race he is wanted to call her the N-word. They're more mad about that than they are about all these people calling Sean Bradley a pedophile without one receipt. Not one. How the hell is that okay? This is a black man. Excuse me. This is a black man. How is that okay? How is it okay to make all this shit up and then turn around and try to pile it on? They're doing the pile on method. They're trying to pile it on. We're going to say you're a scammer. We're going to say you didn't bury your son. We're going to say you stole his money for the funeral. We're going to say you do all these women wrong even though he hasn't. We're going to say you did. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Allie. Babe, can we talk about Bama showing up with a plastic Kroger bag full of clothes and Keegar had to give her clothes? How y'all find that out? Who said that? Girl, who said? How y'all find that out, Allie? Girl. Ooh, the streets are talking, and that is fact. Bama girl don't have no clothes. Now, if y'all in here, y'all love her so much, y'all should go buy her some clothes. Get her old nasty layaway around there to the Walmart. Get her layaway around there to the Burlington Coat Factory. Get her old nasty piece of layaway around there to the Ross. Okay, she's an extra large that's at the top and an 8.5 at the bottom. Okay, and make sure you have a 5th next to it, or else she ain't gonna want to put on none of that shit. Okay. See, Sean Bradley couldn't have just taken her shopping for clothes. He would have had to make sure she had her slur juice next to her. The bitch be up at 7 o'clock drinking, talking about it's 5 o'clock somewhere. No, it ain't, bitch. No, it ain't. Okay, it's 5 o'clock. No, it ain't, bitch. You've been drunk since last night. Every hour on the hour is not 5 o'clock somewhere, okay? That is not an excuse to be sloppy ass drunk. And you got little ass kids. Bama girl's kids younger than my child. And she on here sloppy ass drunk talking about it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Really? Well, bitch, comb your hat in. Bitch, if it's 5 o'clock somewhere, wash your ass in. Put on some motherfucking clothes in, bitch. If it's 5 o'clock somewhere, bitch. Cook dinner, bitch. Go to the movies, ho. If it's 5 o'clock, that don't automatically mean it's drinking hours because you didn't convince yourself 7 o'clock in the morning is 5 o'clock somewhere. No, bitch, we do that when it's closer to like 4 p.m. Okay, local time. That's for like when it's like 4 p.m. local time and you want to start sipping. Maybe 3:45 local time. You raggedy bitch. That's not for 7 in the morning local time. Thank you, Sean. NASA just reported, they said no man has ever gone there before. There is... Thank you, Callie. Can I go blow my nose, please? Can I go blow? I did good, okay? I've been laughing this whole life, and I have not had to stop to go blow my nose. But now I need to go blow my nose, okay? These people on here, Babe Nation, they came from Mars. These are some alien-ass people. They are very weird, and they're going to bust hell wide open. There's a special place in hell for people that think it's entertainment to laugh and joke about the dead. That shit ain't funny. And in the same breath, say they a man or woman of God. That's weird. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. but if she still don't let her borrow nothing. I'm almost finished with the live, okay? Yeah, we'll get them back. But if she steals, Mama, don't let her borrow nothing else. Thank you, Cha-Cha. I'm late, but I'm sitting in the back of class getting this lesson. Teach the kids. Thank you so much. Oh, girl. They just been around here lying. It's been really working my nerves. I come on YouTube, hopefully, to hear something different, and then it's the same repetitive shit. They want to talk about Vegas. It's like, ugh. No, we're not going to keep talking about Vegas. It's done. Nika stole them people's money. Everybody knows it. Like, a view came, Sean gave her his bed. Like, now she want to talk shit about every child. That shit is. Anyway, now then Lady Nika, she's rewriting history too, because she claims she fought Sean Bradley off all by herself. First of all, that's a lie, because Sean wasn't even fucking with her. When Lady Nika ran to VS to say that VS was messing with her, to say that Sean was messing with, at that time, Sean wasn't even messing with her. VS was mad because TSCC was going on Sean's live, dragging her. Sean Bradley was having call-ins. They weren't even thinking about Lady Nika ass. Wasn't nobody stalking her. You know who was stalking her? The same person that's a stalker today, James Cowell. James Cowell is the same today as he was then. The same way y'all watched him stalk me, stalk Rico, stalk QB. Everywhere a person go, he's there. Stalk Lady Dimples. The same way y'all see him stalk us is the same way he was stalking Nika. But then, because VS was on this whole train of, I'm going to get Sean Bradley, which was originally intended for James. I said, which was VS's whole campaign was originally intended for James. So Lady Nika still would have been relevant because that's who James was stalking, not Sean. But she came out here with this whole live. She got her life back, and they've been holding her down. And I wonder if Mercedes been. Thank you, Sean. Yes, she did embarrass her, did she, Brooklyn Dior? Yes, she did. Thank you, Tisa. As soon as they get mad at each, yep, Tisa. Yep. This what they do. Yep. Soon as Jay Wilson get mad as a view, he gonna be right back roasting her for being homeless. See, Jay Wilson was here for all this, but he didn't switch the script now. Because when she was homeless, he used to drag the fuck out of her. But now he wants y'all to believe he cares so much and he can't believe anybody would do her like that. Like it's Sean Bradley's fault that a view was homeless. It's weird as hell. Okay? Thank you, Tisa. Thank you, Rhonda. It must hurt them to see you and SB winning. It does. Yet they keep trying. Sad. If I don't like you, you don't exist. Exactly. And it's one thing not to like somebody. You don't have to like somebody to tell the truth. Just because I don't like you doesn't mean I gotta go low and start talking about a dead boy because I don't like you. Especially if you're not doing anything to me. Sean Bradley is not doxing Jay Wilson. He's not calling his job. He's not doing none of that shit. To none of these people. He go on Patreon and talk shit. And then they say BS ran him to Patreon. Thank you, Callie Love. Reed, did your petition tell you that the nation was gonna? No, petition tell you that the nation was gonna rain on you fast as you predicted that. No, they did not, Callie. Thank you, Callie Love. Thank you, Callie Love. No, I had no idea that the nation would rain on me. But you know what I do know? All you got to do is tell the truth. See, Jay Wilson wants this right here so badly. When his fat ass don't realize all you got to do is come on here and be honest. You don't got to spin no narratives, lie on people, try to make yourself out to be better than nobody, because that's what he's trying to do. I'm so much better. No, bitch, you doc. You're a liar. You're a wolf in sheep's clothing. You're actually the worst type of person. The person that comes one way, but that's not who they are. You're phony as hell. Now, I wonder if his fat ass gonna preach tomorrow. Uh-oh. I wonder if he's gonna preach tomorrow, because I will be tracking. Are you gonna give a word? Is he gonna give the people a word, or has your ministry just turned into a ministry of destruction? Is your whole ministry now, let me do and say everything I can to bring Sean Bradley down, and let me go find any and everybody, even if they stories from out the Bible old, I want them over here because this is my ministry. That's your ministry to lie. Thank you, Cha-Cha Guru. Snake Wilson needs to get a bra for those. He need a whole sports bra because he got some back fat too. Thank you, Sean. They just respond. They say they can't carry. Now NASA can't transport her big ass. Talking about she going on a trip. I say, child, it's a lot of work trying to export and import Free Willy, but okay. And thank you so much, Sean. Now, so Lady Nika is rewriting history, and this is what I didn't understand about Olivia the Oracle. Yes, I'm going to talk about it. Thank you, Jazzy. You got to watch Jay Wilson with your good eye and squint. He'll lie and blink. Oh, yes, he's a big liar to be a so-called pastor. Let me talk about this, because I saw that Olivia the Oracle cussed out Sean Bradley yesterday. And she says that that VS ran Sean Bradley behind the Patreon gate. Let's explore that. VS, a crazed ass, lying ass, weird bitch on YouTube, was on YouTube saying that Sean Bradley was a pedo with no receipts, saying that she was talking to his son, never seen no receipts, never heard no recording. Had all these people coming out trying to make him look bad. He has a job in real life, a career in the military. He decides, I'm taking my people on Patreon because there's a weird bitch on the World Wide Web lying on me that I did something to a child. And she's on this shit, and I'm trying to handle her legally, but the scary bitch won't answer the door. So I'm going to take my people on Patreon. And they consider that running him away, overlooking the fact that this bitch was on YouTube trying to destroy everything about this man. Like, that's dumb as fuck. It's called self-preservation. It's called getting away from an ignorant, miserable, demonic person. That's what it's called. It's called, how can't you see something is wrong with that whole picture? And you fault him for leaving the situation? How do you fault him? How is he scary because a weird bitch on YouTube trying to fuck his life up? Oh my God. And she ran you. But what about the allegations, bitch? And what about the fact that to this day, we still never saw a receipt of none of the shit VS ever said? Ever. They forget and skip over all that. I see the whole thing is unfair to Sean Bradley. Bitch, I said it. For y'all to be as old as y'all are, you whores are fucked up. I would never trust my child around none of y'all. If y'all think this shit is okay, they glorify BS for lying on a black man saying he's a pedophile. They glorify that and say, look at that black man got ran off. Bitch, are y'all okay? And Olivia, out of all people, it was a video Olivia did. She showed her young nephew. Somebody came in the comments and said he was cute, and she fucking lost it. I'm talking about Olivia. Because I'm tracking. Somebody came and made a comment about her nephew. She deleted the video that showed him on it and came back and made another video and fucking blew a gasket. Blew a whole gasket. But you will sit on here and you don't have no work for a bitch that tried to run a whole campaign, and to this day, the man ain't never been arrested. No police report ever found. The shit was unfounded. The bitch lied about everything. Even had Tasha K down here on this bullshit. She wouldn't even give Tasha K a receipt because it didn't exist. And she was on here day after day lying to people, and people were giving VS money. That's who scammed you, motherfuckers. And y'all say something wrong with him for going to Patreon? When y'all was paying this bitch to defame and allowing this man and run from the police at the same time. Thank you, Brooklyn. John Gacy's name was intended for creepy. Yes, it was. And then she talks about the clowns on Sean Bradley's thumbnails. That's what they are, lady. It went all the way over your head, Olivia. Them clown thumbnails on Sean Bradley's channel, that shit went all the way over your head. And guess what? I don't give a fuck if you come on here and cuss me out. I give zero fucks. You a whole motherfucking clout chaser, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I've been doing better than all you bitches. All you hoes get where I've been at, bitch. So I don't give a fuck. I know how to cuss too, bitch. And I know how to do it without sounding like I got 2 Q-tips in my motherfucking nose, bitch. I know how to do it without heavy breathing, bitch. I know how to do it without having to drink a 5th of Hennessy, bitch. Okay? And I know how to do it by spitting the facts. Your commentary made no sense yesterday, Olivia. None whatsoever. Because you're saying that VS had to help Lady Nika get away from Sean Bradley. And you're missing the point that Sean Bradley wasn't even fucking with Lady Nika. It was the other bitch that you like, mother. And all you hoes could motherfucking get it. Every last one of you. Let me drop a bomb on Snuffleupagus for being a follower. You a follower, Olivia. That's what the clown is. The whole John Gacy was intended for James. Sean Bradley never had children taken. James did. The Mess Express did not have Sean on the show to laugh at him. They had James on the show. And they knew. James made a comment about the Colwell boys, and everybody on the Mess Express laughed. Because up until then, James was on here lying like he still had kids in his house. And VS knew that he didn't. VS knew that James had been walked off his job for child abuse allegations. That's what VS had planned for James. VS knew that James had named Lady Nika Gator Croc. She knew that that was James. Okay, bitch? So for you to try to flip that and say, don't get mad at me because VS ran you off on a Patreon because what you was doing to Nika, the whole statement that you made is false. The whole thing. So you on here yelling, but you're a follower and you don't make no motherfucking sense either. The clown, even in that, the clown came from Sean Bradley's music video, and he had the James character as a clown. That's where it's from. You got it now? Because you claim you know so much of the history, but you missed big batches of time over here when your ass was running Olivia back to the conscious sector. So you missed a lot yourself. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, let me get to her right now. Then you got Kwani. This drunk whore got her own real life, got children, living children in her real life, in her family, that she needs to be worried about, and she's on here still bitter over Sean Bradley. All these hoes act like they're in love with Sean. They all act like they want to have sex with him. That goes for Nika, James, Jay Wilson, and Kwani. They act like they want to have sex with him. And Kwani is mad because Sean said all he did was leave her alone. And she said that's not true. Yes, Cha-Cha Girl, and thank you for the super chat. Yes, there is a story about VS touching a young girl in Mississippi. That's fact. Yep. And thank you for the super chat. We all watched Kwani lose her mind when Sean uninvited her to Vegas. And she still went and took her husband and cried in the hotel. Came back to YouTube, acted a damn fool. But let's investigate, why did she get uninvited to Vegas? Because see, they say Sean Bradley is so dirty and he just uninvites people. Why did Kwani get uninvited? What was happening? Because, bitch, this is when I cussed her out. This is around the time that I had my epic cuss out of Kwani and I made Kwani cry on live. I was there, bitch. So I know. Kwani was going to Vegas. Kwani then starts a channel. But right before that, and during that little span of time where she didn't have a channel and she had just started her channel, Kwani was going around YouTube making fun of people who were sexually molested as children. Oh, let's get into it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. These hoes don't want to talk about what got the bitch uninvited from Vegas. See, Sean, according to them, is the pedophile, but it was Kwani. This is why I cussed the bitch out and made her cry. She's around here making fun of people who got molested as children. That was Kwani. And the women of Club Chat was like, that bitch is too weird. She's doing too much. We don't want to go on vacation with the drunk bitch. And they began to email Sean Bradley and say, no, we don't want her in Vegas with us. She's disgusting. She's out of control. She's foul. So Sean did what any smart content creator would do, and he uninvited. So who is the pedophile? When this bitch thinks it's funny, and there is audio of her laughing and saying that should have happened to her. Talking about VS. I don't know what the fuck her problem was. But no, that's Sean's fault. Yeah. Sean is fucked up for that. Sean, you trash for that, nigga. Motherfucker, you trash. You know you were supposed to let that motherfucker come to Vegas and talk about kids getting touched. Sean Bradley, you trash. You know you were supposed to let Kwani come to Vegas and get fucked up and embarrass everybody. You are trash for that, Sean Bradley, because you are the disgusting one. So why wouldn't you let Kwani disgusting ass come, Sean? So now because he told her you can't come, refunded her, the bitch been mad ever since. She also is another one over there making fun of the deceased child, saying that Sean Bradley buried his child in Old Navy. What a disgusting bitch. I would love to see some of these people in person. I would love it, Babe Nation. I would smack the shit out of several of them. For the old and for the new. I would do it for the babies. I would pimp smack these hoes for every living and deceased child they've ever put their mouth on. Haul back and smack the shit out of them. But they're cowards. They would never. You couldn't pay Kwani to say that shit to Sean Bradley in person. When Sean Bradley and Kwani was in the car together, when Kwani flew to be with Sean Bradley in court, that bitch was in that car. I know y'all saw the foul heartbeat. I know y'all saw the foul heartbeats when Eddie Kane was like, oh, he held that note. You got to have love in your heart to build it up. There it goes. To build it up. And that girl was in that chair. You got to have love. And she was like, and he walked up to her, he grabbed her hand and kissed her hand. And that bitch, that's how Kwani was in that car with Sean Bradley, bitch. I swear to God, that bitch was in that car with Sean Bradley like this. I'm not exaggerating. I swear. She was that cootie was wet. Do you hear me? That cootie was wet all the way from the airport to the courthouse, bitch. I'm telling you, these people want to have sex with them. Okay? So build it up. That girl's like, did y'all ever catch the lady in the back that was saying, yeah? Did y'all ever catch that? Bitch, that was my movie. You got to have love. Huh? In your heart. Uh-oh, here it go.
Come on, Duff, do the steps. Nah, it's my music.
Yes. Come on, Robert Townsend. Huh? Watch out, girl. Look at her. Little. Yeah. Look. Yeah. Look, girl, she got to pee on herself. Come on, Eddie. Huh? Bitch, that was Kwani. Bitch, that was Kwani, girl. Girl, she was in that car. Girl, if Sean Bradley would have accidentally touched her, he would have had to go get his feet clean, bitch. So we're not gonna rewrite history, okay? If nothing else, Sean Bradley did for you, Kwani, it's helped you get that big dry thing wet, okay? Because everyone knows when a woman drinks too much alcohol, it takes the moisture from between her thighs. Let me drop a bomb. I say. Every time you get drunk, that thing be dry because alcohol takes the moisture. Okay? Get into it, Kwani. Get into it. So we know that thing is dry. It's hot cement. Okay? So we're not going. Nevertheless, we'll be watching the Hate Train. Thank you so much, Babe Nation, for attending Saturday school. We're not even the ones that need it. It's the other whores. But we will be back tonight for State of the Beefsteak Tour, and it will be happening on Lady P's channel. I love you guys so much, Babe Nation. You got to have love in your heart tonight, huh? Have a good day. See you later. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Peace.